Hello, this is Brian. Today is Sunday, December 19th, 2021. I'm in San Clemente Canyon in San Diego, just between University City and Clairemont Neighborhoods. So, I did a video earlier on the Genesee Avenue side. Now I'm on the Regents Rd side. The staging area is just over the hill. And I'm taking care to avoid this guy here, poison oak. And cross over this little footbridge. Got some signs over here. Talking about the rangers conserving the animals and plants. It's pretty cool. We got a nice little coast live oak here. This canyon's full of nice old oaks, a lot of which have died off in recent years, unfortunately, due to probably drought and perhaps the sudden oak death. And gold-spotted borer beetle could be a reason why we're getting a lot of mortality. That's a lot of the oaks here have unfortunately suffered. As I remember when I was a kid, it was just wall-to-wall oaks and sycamores. I can see a lot of these oaks look like they're suffering. Now you can see. It's very, very disheartening to see. Again, you watch where you walk. There's a lot of poison oak on the side of the trail. So just walk where you walk. Watch, stay on the trail. Let's just say that. Stay on the trail. There's plenty to see when you're on the trail anyways. Plus you don't want to really damage the ecosystem here. Save the cross country for the national forests. Ooh, coyote brush. Very nice, cool, crisp morning here. There's actually a little frost on the ground. Here's a poison oak that still has leaves on it. And I might have mentioned in previous videos, poison oak doesn't always just have 3 leaflets. This one has, some of them have 5 leaflets. But this most certainly is western poison oak, Toxicodendron diversilobum. So if you see anything with leaflets that look like that, or sometimes a little bit lobed, keep clear. See, this poison oak's got some 5 leaflets. So there you go. They say 3 leaflets of 3, let it be. Well, that one's got 5 leaflets. What is a boy to do? Leave it alone. That's what to do. To this little junction here. A piece of the trail here. Let's see. See if I can get to it without making this a long hike, because somebody's back at the car and waiting. My father and I went to a Christmas party at his job. It was down here in the San Diego area. So he took his car and he said, go out and get some fresh air for a few minutes. So that's what I'm going to do, but not gonna make this a super long trip because I don't want to keep them waiting, especially when I go visiting a friend of the family a little bit later. I know there's something really cool down this way. I don't remember how far it was. Hoping I'll have to cross any water, but we'll see. There's a really cool tree down this way. Never figure out exactly what type of tree it was, but now I have a really good idea. And I'll tell you one thing, it's a conifer. Yes, it's a conifer. It's a California native, but it's not native to San Diego or San Diego County. See if I can find it in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe not. Might be further back. I'll just have to book it on the way back. If I find it down this way, hopefully. Sometimes I can find it quite quickly. I've seen it a few times. Other times, not so quickly. Let's see. Might be heading the wrong way. Might have to go back that way. Stay here on the trail. It's right paralleling 52. Regardless, I figured this would be a good place to shoot a video. Anyways, I do love this canyon. I grew up here as a kid, poking around, checking out a little. We used to find scores of Pacific chorus frogs, or Baja, I should say Baja chorus frogs or Baja tree frogs when I was a kid. They used to be hopping up all along the banks during the springtime, hopping along the banks of the leaf litter. Back then I didn't really think about poison oak because I know that's where it grows a lot, but I just remember as a kid I was too busy checking those out. Just a really cool place to be a kid. Instead of spending all my day playing video games, I like being in the outdoors. I wonder if that tree is around here somewhere. I hope it is. I think I might have gone the opposite way. I might have to go back the other way. Well, if I have to make this a two-part video, then I guess I might have to make it a two-parter. Well, I might connect this with the last video set on the Genesee side. So I'm going to make this clip number 2. But just really enjoy being out here. These little canyons have always been so fun to visit. It's so nice and relaxing here too. It's nothing like these canyons to really make you feel good. That's why sometimes I get jealous of the people who live in this area, because it's basically instant hiking access. You can turn a hike in this canyon to a several mile affair if you connect the trails. You can You can make a full day's hike in this canyon. You really can. You can do at least 8 miles. Probably more if you take all the side trails, go up to those little finger canyons. So, this is the type of place where you can really do that. Let's see if I'm still heading in the right way to find that tree. If I find it, great. If not, I apologize in advance. One thing I noticed, a lot of the toyons are in rough shape around here. I don't know what's going on with them. Those things are usually pretty tough. I think I might have gone too far for the tree. I know there's a fence nearby. It's right near the freeway, but I might have gone too far in this direction. I forget exactly where it is. You can actually see when you're on the 52. You can actually see the tree from the 52. Now, I'm just going to go maybe another minute or two, and then might turn around and head back. Maybe I'll find it over there. Oh, this is the trail. I'll take you to Stanley Community Park. I've done that before, years ago. If I had more time, I'd consider doing it, but yeah, you head north on this trail. It'll take you under the 52, then it'll take you up this really narrow finger canyon and take you right up to a Eucalyptus Grove, and then to the gates of Stanley Community Park. Yeah, Eucalyptus Grove is actually pretty cool. Been in that one a couple times. It's really neat. Eucalyptus cladicalic sugar gum. It's a predominant tree there. It's called Stanley Community Park. It's a nice little open space area. Now I found the tree. Coming up to it right now. So it's past the junction to Stanley Community Park. There it is. Told you it's a conifer. It's gotten quite large. Like I said, it is a California native. Huge sycamore. Beautiful. There's a hawk soaring above too. So here it is. This is the tree. It's a cypress. It's gotten pretty large. So this is a Monterey Cypress. This is Hespericiparis macrocarpa. So this is the tree, the famous tree on 17 Mile Drive in Monterey. These get very large trunks. So this is a Monterey Cypress right here. You see them planted sometimes in the coastal areas of San Diego. Like you see them planted sometimes along Interstate 5 and all the neighborhoods like Oceanside. But this is it. This is a Monterey Cypress right here. So it's most definitely a California native tree. It's just not native to San Diego. But since we're in a coastal area, it does very well. Try to grow these in far inland sites, good luck. For some reason they get a canker disease. But yeah, Hespericiparis macrocarpa, beautiful, beautiful tree. I've seen this tree here since I was a kid, but back then, I'd never actually been, as a kid, I'd never actually been to this tree. So I was looking at it, looked like it was spruce or something when I was a kid. You're a kid, you're learning. You don't know everything yet. Still don't know everything. But you can see, macrocarpa, first of these large, supposed to mean large fruit in Greek. refers to the relatively large cone size. So this is a tree you see along 17 Mile Drive, Monterey. In the wild, this is one of the most endangered trees we have, but its presence and cultivation has pretty much ensured that we're going to be keeping hold of this tree for quite a while. But look at this trunk. This is a huge trunk. It's a beautiful tree, absolutely phenomenal. It's kind of the highlight for me right now, is hanging out with this cypress tree. Big, beautiful tree. Sometimes these trees can get huge. Usually they're not known for their incredible height, but 100 feet's not out of the question. But they can get humongous, girthy trunks. Usually the ones you see pictured on postcards and on the internet are usually the ones that are all windswept in along the beaches of Monterey. But when you grow it just far enough inland to where the wind's not going to bend it to the side, you can get a pretty majestic conifer that can get up to at least 100 feet tall. I mean, this one's not 100, it's probably like 60, 70 feet tall, but these trees can get quite majestic. Pretty cool. I was really glad I stopped to check out that tree. Now, start heading back. Oh, actually, I should be going back this way. This is the way I came. Don't feel like getting my feet all wet. Hoping next week, Christmas Day, I might be heading out for a day hike. Should be heading out for a day hike. Probably somewhere in the lower elevation mountains. Got more storms coming, so the higher mountains might be snowbound by this time next week. So could very well be returning to the Santa Ana Mountains, maybe. See, as you saw in the first video, and here, a lot of cool stuff here. There's a big poison oak. Look at that. That's all big poison oak right there. So, yep. Monterey Cypress. Hesperocyparis macrocarpa, also known as Cupressus macrocarpa. Better start booking it back. It was nice to get a little walk into this morning. Beautiful day out here, that's for sure. The rain really cleaned out the air last week. It's making everything fresh again. There's a lot of side trails here, so if you want to make a huge day hike out of being here, you most certainly can. You can spend your whole day in San Clemente Canyon and you won't get bored, because there are a variety of different environments here. Most people usually stick to the alluvial plain down here, the riparian area, which means the creek bed area. But if you keep going further, well, if you take the Genesee exit, you get on the Genesee staging area, you can actually hike up to an area where there's a coastal chaparral, some chaparral plants, some of which are quite rare, and so you can see some chaparral, some coastal sage scrub, alluvial fan scrub like this, riparian woodland, sycamore oak forest. So there's a lot of variety here. And during mid to late fall, it's fall color down here. Poison oak changes red and orange. Sycamores turn yellow to brown. And there's even wild rose down here and skunk brush, which also change colors as well. Skunk brush will turn red like the poison oak, and wild rose kind of get some hues of yellow, orange, and red. Well, it's gonna do it for my video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another adventure. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.